Howdy, folks. Hope y'all are doing well. See if the audio is working here, because everything else is not working great. But y'all give me a thumbs up if you can hear me here. See if we can. All right, y'all hear me or no? Yay, nay, rigged. Yep, he's got a problem, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Check out. Okay, I'm getting some thumbs up, so apparently y'all can hear me. Good deal. All right. Well, apparently I had too many recording on EV Mux and had to go in and delete some before it would let me open a new one. So I'm having all kinds of fun. Different laptop this week. Hopefully the audio is okay. Should be similar audio quality, but hopefully the video will be a little bit better because this one should transcode a little bit better maybe. And also, y'all let me know if you can hear the fan running because that could be a problem moving forward. But I kind of caught some hints of some shenanigans going on in chat. So let me back up and recognize folks and debunk some theories apparently that were going on. Henry G, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. Marco, thank you for being here. Ground Fog, and I think I'm glad TK here. If he's still here, he may not still be here. He may have pulled the pin and left. So anyhow, Dana, thank you for being here. I saw that you sent an email earlier today. I have not had a chance to take a look at that yet, but I will plan on after the live. Kelly's Mishmash, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. I think I said hello to Marco already. And let's see. Kane Miranda says, my bedtime is 9, y'all. Kane, are you on Central or Eastern or Pacific or Mountain or what? It's already 9:30 here, so I'm assuming it's one or the other. All right, Ron Crow, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. I'll try to get caught back up because some of y'all were in here early, and I appreciate y'all. That's awesome. Let's see. I think y'all were probably in here while I was talking to Mr. Eddie and TKE while I was coming up the road. And let's see. Mr. Eddie, thank you for being here, man. And Christian, thank you for being here. This is absolutely false. TK is making stuff up. For one, my wife's name is not Cindy, so I don't know where he got that from. I don't drink, and I did not run over the mailbox. I was getting mail out of the box, probably about the time that he wrote this, but that's about the extent of it. There was a mailbox involved, but it was getting me getting the mail out of the mailbox. Let's see. That mailbox has actually been moved by other folks several times. I have car parts that I have saved from folks that apparently one guy apparently went airborne and lost the end fender of his truck and more stuff. I think a mirror and everything else. It's been multiple times. Let's see. You guys. Tommy's wife did not explain why. That's a total fabrication by none other than our resident TKE. And I don't know exactly what he put on the community post either, so I haven't even had time to read that. So I think that was something else too. So yeah, fun stuff. Let's see. Very funny, TK. Very funny. All right, let's see. Absolutely. I am denying that. Absolutely. Aaron D, thank you for being here. Brian White, thank you for being here. Hopefully, I hadn't missed anybody. Uh, let's see. Let's see. Deneen, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. Mr. Eddie loves the mouse, y'all, so I should put a microphone down near the mouse, but I'll spare you. Loser. Loser. Listen here, man. All right. Step one's denial. Y'all were something else. All right, let's see. Salty Pines, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. SC Knife Monkey, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate you. Nope, you got it wrong again. Got it wrong again. Let's see. Man, I don't even drink sweet tea. I drink coffee and water with a little lemon juice in it, and sometimes some tart cherry juice to try to ward off the old gout that likes to attack me. Let's see. Chris, thank you for being here, man. Ramses, thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all being here. Jason, thank you, man. And I know you have early chores to do that involves getting some cow's milk, so I do appreciate it, man. Sleeping. I shipped them back. I shipped the Jason Clark knives back to their respective owners. I should have shipped them probably to you, but there would have been probably some kerfuffle that would have happened, and it would just not a good idea. Brown Sugar, thank you for being here, man. Do appreciate it. Let's see. Chris. Not I. No, I wouldn't say that, loser. Not quite. And the black coffee, and that's about it. Not even crazy. Let's see. Trying not to gain weight, Mr. Eddie. I have enough. I need to lose weight, not gain it. So that stuff doesn't. Haven't drank sweet tea in a long time, although my wife loves it and she fixes it weekly. So I stay away from it. Too much sugar. All right, let's see. That's not true. I have, and I've got something I'm supposed to send you something here not too long. Can't even remember what it is, but I am supposed to send you something to look at. I think. Let's see. Well, my name's Tommy, not Timmy, and the fourth knife from the left. That is a Moorish-made Didacious. I may have really messed that name up, but I think it's Didacious. If Carco gets in here, he can actually tell you. I've got to decipher that name because it's not one that I am familiar with. In fact, I think this is probably the first Moorish-made knife that I have had the pleasure of experiencing. This one's a left-handed model, but look at that Damascus blade there. And look at it. I think there's some scratches in it. I'm pretty sure Carco uses this knife a good bit. So, very cool knife. Even if it is, there you go. Look at the scales. This knife has character, y'all. Very cool. The Corco let me check that one out. All right. Jesse, I don't think I've said hello to you. Thank you for being here. Absolutely, old folks gain weight fast, and we have to watch our weight so that we don't get too rotund. Stretch that out a little bit. All right, Sterling Stutes, thank you for being here. Says got a crew wear Spyderco smocks, Spyderco smocks Silver Surfer edition coming soon. Very cool. I did see they were coming out with some new versions. I saw the all black version, and I saw that there was another version coming out, but I did not get a chance to look and see what it is. Absolutely. In fact, black coffee's the only coffee for me. I mean, I don't. And we actually we grind our own beans. We don't. I don't roast the beans, but we do grind the beans daily for that. So, my wife has to leave very early in the morning to drive, so I fix the coffee every night to be ready so that when she leaves, she's good to go. Let's see who else we got. TKE says, "City, everything on the table." Loser, thank you for that. My wife said that I had the reason our pictures had much trouble. We were trying to renew our passport pictures, or we were trying to renew our passports and try to get our pictures sent in. And she said the reason that it wouldn't send was that my head was too big, but lots of space for brain, I suppose. All right, let's see. TK says, "I've never tried that Vulcan, nor the Cyber, that's the Cyber Blade, nor the Chupacabra," which all three of those are pretty decent knives. Except there's not a Vulcan out there. You had me looking because I got a Vulcan in pocket. I do have a beard. If I can figure, I almost had to do I thought I was going to have to do a live with the camera off the laptop because it wasn't wanting to play nice with my phone. Somehow I got behind, y'all. Kathleen Smith, thank you for being here, ma'am. Do appreciate it. Mr. Eddie, be nice. Marco, I think I said hello to you, Marco. If I didn't, pretty sure I did. Oh, thanks, loser. Timmy Gadgets. Sterling, the smock's decent. It's in fact, if Milton were on here, he just got one recently. They're not bad. It's a little blocky, but there's also aftermarket scales that you get for them that improve things, and a lot of folks take out the secondary detent ball as well. Seems to help things. So it's very gadget fidget friendly. It's gadget friendly too, but it's fidget friendly. All right, let's see. All right, I'm skipping that one. Greg Vanderlip, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Drew Dude, thank you for being here, man. Somehow I've got 32 people in here. Was there no other live tonight, or did it end early or something? Or did TK put something crazy in a post? I guess I'll find out here shortly. I appreciate everyone that's taking the time to come to the live. This is awesome. TK says silver crewware stainless colored aluminum smocks are now out. I think that's what Sterling was saying he got there. TK, yeah, I'm not positive about that. Timmy Bean Grinder. I'm glad you don't get to choose the name, loser. Oh, brother. Homer Feltus, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. Oh, okay, good. Good deal, Sterling. Let's see. Yeah, I got one early on and ended up trading it away, but that is definitely a Spyderco that I like the looks of. I did see that they were. I did see something about the Strix pre-order today, and there's some really cool looking configs in that pre-order list. I did not see that it was unlimited, so that's a cool thing because I think that's been very limited in the past. Let's see. L. Dr. Drew Dude. Neil McKenzie. And I think that didn't pop up, but it says Neil McKenzie celebrates 2 months of membership. And hello, Neil McKenzie. Thank you for being here. And thank you for being a member for 2 months. Really appreciate it. And thank you so much for that. Wait a minute. I can do some sounds for that. I'm getting fancy, y'all. All right, let's see. Deneen, you're in Alaska. Is that correct? Subsequent Neil. Is that why you're? That's why everybody's here, Brandon. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm hopeful that you did not put that on somewhere. Oh, I was heading up the road and there was some joke about the metal complex going to be here and a big giveaway. So I'm hopeful that did not go out actually, and I'm having to refute that too. Oh, brother. Knives for Life, thank you for being here. Appreciate you coming by. Well, I don't know. I can't answer that question, Lou. Let's keep on scrolling here. Uh, it wasn't beer grinder. It was bean grinder. What knife is the knife in the top left? You talking about this one on the stand or the one right there? And I'll keep scrolling and catch you on that one. TK says I'm getting another Strix at Blade Show, probably maybe. I'll tell you what, the customs at the Blade Tactical in Clinton, South Carolina, back in I think it was October, November, whenever that was. It took about 2 seconds for people to actually act like they weren't going to his table, and he was sold out almost immediately. my nephew was thinking about picking up one of the Strix and ended up with a hypercut. But there was a little bit of drama, there. TK says Dynasty Knife comes first. That one I've seen the work on that a little bit so far. That one looks like that one's going to be interesting. Adventure 50, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. Oh, that doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun, Greg. Hopefully that goes well. Let's see. Oh, very cool. I watch a um, YouTube channel from Alaska. The dude does trips in his home built house cabin thing. Looks pretty cool, and would really love to see Alaska one day. Maybe we'll do a cruise there or something. Never been on a cruise either, but if I were to go on a cruise, I think an Alaskan cruise would be very cool. All right, let's see. I just started following Deneen. Yeah, was it yesterday? I think on YouTube. I haven't seen her on Instagram yet. I don't believe so. I'll have to look her up there. Neil, it's me, Neil. That's true. It's going to be only open for a short time, so and directly coincides with Late Show as well, so that should be fun. People are gonna have to save their money up to do a pre-order there. Loser, you hearing the fan off the laptop or no? PK says the third from the left. I can do that. It's actually for sale. Yeah, I hope everything's going well with Caleb. I know he's got some stuff going on, but I do not know. I just got home before I went live, so I'm not sure at Venture 50. Maybe somebody else can um, give us that information. So Homer said, yeah, he was live. So good deal. Also, Aaron said he was live. Okay, good deal. A bunch of people said he was live, including Lou Zer. Dwayne Letterman, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. Loki says, Caleb doing okay. Just won a knife off him tonight. Very cool. Oh no. Was it a numbers game? Those tend not to go very well for some reason. Mr. 80 says, I want to live in Alaska. And I think you may have been stationed up there for a while, Mr. 80. Is that true? I could be wrong. Truck house, yep. It's pretty cool. That would be pretty neat to do that. I don't think Mr. Eddie read that comment correctly. Oh man, let's go TK. Yeah, I can. I'm not. I can't say that I've ever wanted to go on a cruise, but if I were to go on a cruise, I think the Alaskan cruise would be. I think the Alaskan cruise would be very cool to do. Yep. If You guys, if somebody can post a link to Deneen, that would be awesome. I hear it's not as easy, Dana. I hear it's not as easy on a iOS device, and I don't use iOS very much. So, Dwayne Letterman, I think I said hello. Oh boy, here we go. Uh, can he shovel snow? Probably. Will he shovel snow? I don't know. He'd probably trade somebody a knife for them to do it. All right. Mr. Eddie, I mean, Mr. Eddie. TKE, I don't drink, so yes, I will be sober. And will you promise the same thing? That's the question. Right back at you, big feller. Mr. Eddie says, I've been in Alaska. I want to go back. Send it. Okay. It is expensive, and that's part of what I've seen in the that truck house YouTube channel is fuel's very expensive, and depending on what part of Alaska you're in, everything's expensive. They were up on the close to the Arctic Sea, and I can't remember what the name of the town is. Uh, I'm not going to try to figure that one out. But stuff's very expensive. TKA apparently wants Mr. Eddie to move to Alaska as well. Greg, hope everything goes well. Mr. Eddie says, I've been to the Arctic Circle sleeping outside in sleeping bags, so I'm game. Okay, cool. It just looks like the views of the mountains would be just awesome. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Gotta skip over some chats there for some odd reason. Just in Time says, I want a numbers game in Caleb's giveaway. Yeah, I can't. I try for the numbers games, and that's I don't even usually get close. It's usually the opposite, polar opposite of whatever I choose. It goes the other way. In fact, I started keeping a record to try to figure some of this out, but probably won't. TK says on a polar bear. Not talking about from a four wheeler. I'm talking about like tracking one for days across many miles. Okay. I can see being on not a four wheeler, but a sled so that I can run. But okay. So somebody's run somebody over, or thrown them under the bus, or something like that. And there's been the comment about TK, don't you dare hurt a polar bear. Let's see. Just in Time says, don't they pay you to live in Alaska? I don't know. And TKE's clarified there. I can say kill one. It's my favorite. Polar bear is my favorite animal. I want to drink a Coke with one. Yeah, I don't think that would go the way you're thinking it might go, TK. That's right. That's Jesse's got it there. He would be feeding the polar bear in reality. Forget the drinking the Coke with it. Oh man. Knuckle busting. Thank you for being here, man. Do appreciate it. We're just actually still going through the saying hello to everyone. I can't seem to get caught up here for some odd reason. Oh boy. Lou, gotta skip that one. Deneen says, just in time, you have to be here a whole year before you can apply for the Alaska dividend. You are correct. Matisfaction, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. I still got to go find out what TKA put down was supposed to happen in the live today. That's right. TKA, you will only be a cola flavored snack for a polar bear. I hear they move pretty fast and they're a little bit camouflaged, so you have to kind of watch out for them. Driving lessons from Timmy Gadgets. Oh, y'all so funny. So funny. There's Marco leaving a link for Matisfaction. Any of you guys that are here that aren't don't have wrenches beside your name, let me know if you want to post a link, and I will be happy to make you a mod. I have not set up correctly for that, but I will be shortly. So anyone that does need to be a mod, y'all let me know, and we'll get that figured out here. Drop all right, and live. Okay, and if anybody needs a wrench, let me know, and I will get that. I'll get that sorted out. All right, and let's see. That was pretty funny. Apparently, there was an invite from Milton for TK to come to Arizona, but he invited TK or Milton invited TK to stay with Eddie while he was there. So pretty funny. Oh, what? Oh, Timmy Bean Grinder. Y'all are just coming up with all kinds of nicknames tonight. Pickle TK Snack. Paul Mills. Thank you for being here, man. Do appreciate it. Oops, there's some sass in the chat now. I think that would be interesting too, TKE. Timmy Bean Grinder is a great reader. His life should be an audiobook. Funny, Mr. Eddie. All right. No, I did not run the mailbox over, and I'm not a drunk. Quit projecting there, TKE. Let's see. This is true. Well, at least I think it's true, Maddie. From what I understand, that is truth. Apparently, Maddie's not too happy about that. I think that's what that symbol is. Apparently, there was a meetup between TKE and Mr. Eddie here a few weeks ago, and there are 0 pictures. Apparently, they were afraid somebody would modify the pictures. So I've seen no pictures. It's pretty sad. Oh, we know what exactly you were talking about, TK. It's just the reality of polar bears, and as opposed to the fake polar bears on the Christmas commercials. It's a little bit different there, bud. You should go look at some pictures and see how big they are. Whoa, Lou went dark with that one. Alrighty. Nope. Nope, TK. Not based on real life. Just no. Ryan Crow, you and me's gonna have a talk, sir. Don't you be encouraging them. Maddie says, hello all. I'm on mobile and eating Panda Express. We have a bear theme apparently in the chat night. We're talking about panda bears and polar bears, and anyhow. And TK's dropped a link for uh, Numbskull, and Marco dropped one for Mr. Eddie. Let's see. Marco dropped one for TK. Thank you for doing that, Marco. Appreciate it. If you're in here and you're not already subscribed to the folks that are being linked, please do so. It really helps if you sub to folks and help get them out to other channels or other people that may be watching YouTube. Also, make sure that you watch a short or watch a video and make a comment. Kind of helps the sub stick for you, so that you'll be able to watch them later, be notified when they release a video, and all that good stuff. So please do that if you have the opportunity. Venture 50 says, I need a wrench. Let's see if I can get it. Venture 50. Just a second. All right, Adventure 50, you should have one. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh my. They're twisting your words, Adventure 50. You gotta watch them. Dana? Let's see. Rich, okay. There you go, Dana. Gotcha. Got it, TK. It's not timing out today, Mr. Eddie. I don't know if it was just everything's still getting settled after the update or whatever, but it's not. I haven't had to do anything, and that's what I'm talking about. Ryan, we're gonna have to have a chat, sir. All right, let's see. Denise says, hit that like button. Thank you for doing that, and please do hit that like button. I think I've got about 37 in here, and I don't know how many likes. It says 24 on my screen, but that might be wrong. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Loser. What are you talking about? What's the offensive noise? Is it the fan on the computer? Gotta let me know something, man. I do have a computer that we are that I set up to try to have better video. My GPU on the other laptop is not great, and I noticed on last live that it was freezing up a good bit. So I swapped laptops with my wife. She's got a Alienware that my son-in-law set up for her, but it does have better GPU than my laptop. So again, if it's not working right, y'all please let me know. I agree. Pictures need not be taken with shenanigans. Will y'all quit doing shenanigans? Mind of Milton, thank you for being here, sir. I heard I heard through the grapevine that you invited TKE to come to Arizona and stay with Mr. Eddie. Is that true? Sounds like a solid plan to me, but that's just what I heard. Okay, I'll quit now. All right. Just in time. Have a good night, man. Appreciate you being here. They've Milton, they're being mean to me tonight. They're coming up with all kinds of silly nicknames and variations thereof. Yeah, Lou. There's some that I just have to keep on going, man. Oh, you just I'm supposed to pass. I got you. I'm not supposed to. You're not saying anything sensible, and I'm just supposed to keep going. I think I have you now. Wonder what that is. I think I do know. Pretty sure. And I agree with you there, Milton, if it's the one I'm thinking about. Let's see. There's the link for Mind of Milton. Does some awesome shorts on Nice. Y'all go please check him out. Watch one of those shorts, leave a comment, thumbs up on it. Deneen, I can do that. Give me just a second. And you folks that are here that are getting riches, please drop your links, and you guys please go over and um, sub. I actually did that on a live. Whose live was it? I think it was actually Clint Crosby's live. I ended up going to another live that he mentioned on his live, and ended up with a lot more subs because it was people that I hadn't had the opportunity um, to get to know yet. So that was very cool. Oh my! There's just all right. If I missed anybody that wanted a wrench, uh, wanted to be a mod, um, please use it wisely, um, and please leave a link to your channel. Dang, this is my first wrench. All right, let's see. Oh, that's Mind of Milton putting TKE's link. If you're not there, or if you're not subbed to TKE, please do so. He has a great live on Saturday mornings. Only runs about 3 or 4 hours, and he usually gives something away. He plays music that Loser just loves in the background. Just softly, just so that you can barely hear it. But Lou apparently he does some tweaking on his computer to pull all of that music out so that he can really listen to it. So um, you should experience that from time to time. Dang, this is my first wrench. There's Adventure 50 dropping a link. Y'all please go sub. Let's see. Dana's getting congratulatory comments for getting the wrench for the first time. All right, I am y'all 5 minutes behind on the chat, and I don't know how this has happened. And somehow there's 37 people in here. He's getting angry. I'm not getting angry. How did I get angry? I get angry very little. Let's see. Paul Mills, I think I said hello to you. Henry G. Oh my, you guys. It's the fan. Is it that bad? You're the only one I've heard about it. Are you wearing headphones? Loser. Ron's. All right, Ron. All right, Lou Jr. Ron, I'm thinking start removing it. Apparently so. Oh, y'all are awesome. Yeah, they've come up with several names tonight. What am I missing? Am I not seeing all the comments here? Please tell me I'm not missing some of this stuff. There's no telling. Okay, I can't. All right, I got it. I think I got it. Oh, brother. You have to be careful about how you're by certain folks that frequent these lives. Um, they can see one picture of you, and that it or a video, and it just kind of takes off into all kinds of different directions. And well, I may have contributed a little bit to that, but anyhow, let's see. Y'all help Deneen out. Deneen, is that for YouTube or um, do you have an Instagram as well? Aaron, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, and I hope to see y'all again. Satisfaction, do you not have a wrench? You've got a wrench already. Quit. 1931 Leatherworks, thank you for being here, Terry. Let's see. Said Stevie says, goodest of evenings. Y'all, thank you for being here, Stevie. Oh, you don't usually give something away? I'm sorry. Oh, well, you might need to this Saturday. I probably won't be there, though. Oh, me. Timmy Bean Grinder. And Spoken Stephen. See, apparently everybody's getting crazy nicknames tonight. Be Shady, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Stevie needs a wrench. I guess we can't let Stevie without a wrench. Of course, I can't even find Stevie right now. I'm 5 minutes behind. That may have something to do with it. Alrighty. 4 minutes behind. I'm getting there. TK says Stevie looks like the personification of the words bear grinder. Okay, then. Marco's dropped a link that said Stevie. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Oh, it's on there, Kathleen. I may have modified a picture of myself for somebody. Let's see. Let's see. think I can do this, maybe. We'll see. I haven't tried that, but maybe it'll work. I think I just posted to Dean's YouTube channel. I do need to try out the Orlock. That is a neat looking knife. Rick's Knives, thank you for being here, man. Do appreciate it. I'm not going. He needs to get Timmy from Truck Life, I guess, because that's. I'm not going on his live Saturday. Illuminati Ninja, thank you for being here. We have a veritable cornucopia of folks that have dropped by the chat tonight. I really appreciate everyone that has come by to hang out for a few minutes and have a little fun. Really appreciate you guys and ladies. Said Stevie, be nice. Don't abuse it. But it also helped protect you from some of the other riffraff that may try something a little deviant in the channel. Probably so. There, Jesse. No, well, the verbiage is not correct there, but okay, Mr. Eddie, okay. Who's Ricardo? Oh, Ricky. Rick's Knives. See, everybody's getting interesting names tonight. Apparently, Lou's feeling a little froggy for some reason. Rick, I mentioned something about grinding coffee beans, and it's taken off, and TKA mistyped my name, and it's just been one thing after another. Just one thing after another. You know what? I've never had anybody come on my live yet either, but that's just because I haven't asked anybody yet. That's anyhow. Control Alt F, oh brother. Timmy Gadgets. Dana, do not encourage these guys. Do not do it. All right, let's see. I can tell you're feeling better there, Dana. And seriously, glad you're feeling better. I actually have a Kelly's Monkey Fist in the other room. I actually got it from Darkwater. And that's a pretty interesting little device. That's the first one of those I've had. Pretty neat. You're welcome. Yeah, let's see. You guys. One Moon Collective, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. Hey, I'm 2 minutes behind now. I'm getting there. Pretty fly for a knife guy. Thank you for being here. There are some that are getting pretty close there. Pretty fly. Absolutely. Adventure 50 on my Sunday night live stream, having my 1,200 subscriber giveaway. I invite you all. 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will definitely try to be there at Adventure 50. I do get to stop by there from time to time. Thank you, Illuminati, for linking One Moon's Etsy page. There's frogs apparently. I don't know what he's talking about, but I'm sure I'll find out. TK says it's criminal that he's not at 1K. Goes up to Bluminati. Bluminati and TK had a cool live here several months ago. And so let's change the loser's name to Winner or Whiner. It doesn't have the same zip to it that loser has, though. Send the invite to me, you guys, or something else. Marissa LSK, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. Got a couple of the Legion Steel knives on the table tonight. I miss stuff all the time too. And yeah, Dana's wife tried to kill him. Apparently, brought home some kind of cold, and it hits us guys a whole lot worse than it hits the lady folks apparently. And yeah. Oh my. Just in case. Yeah, Verus, I hope things are going well and y'all are getting things straightened out down there. I know that that area was pretty hard hit some time ago with some bad storms. So I hope things are going well. The chat's been kind of crazy tonight. It's been lively. I'm not caught up yet. I thought I was getting caught up, and maybe not. Brother, okay. Let's see. Oh, run. Mostly yes. Whoops. Let's keep on going. Not gonna show some of this chat that y'all are chatting. TK's storytelling tonight is quite imaginative, shall we say? Because there's several holes to that story there. Number one, I don't drink. Number two, I don't have a 97 Camry or any other year model Camry. I've never sold a car. I don't believe. Not that I can remember. And I didn't drive over the mailbox. So there's just all kinds of that story's got all kinds of problems. Just multiple problems. Let's see. Yep, he's trying to do storytelling with pictures now, and I tell you what, it's not any better than the written word. Whoa, loser! Y'all calm down now. All right, pretty fly for a knife guy. Gnarly Charlie, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. These people are getting out of hand here. Calm down. Simmer down, y'all. Oh, I can imagine, Marissa, I have not seen your marshal on many lives lately, but I'm sure that's because of all the work. And you don't hear me saying that anytime, TK. Look at y'all's stories. What's your favorite cloud shape? I don't have a favorite cloud shape there, Mr. Eddie. You just wait. Let's see. Pretty fly for enough. Guy says totaling cars is not fun. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. Yep, my daughter actually totaled my car back many years ago. I had a Saturn Vue, and back in the early 2000s, and she ran it in the back of somebody ran it in the back of traffic that was stopping on the interstate. Apparently, she had looked down to get something out of her pocketbook and smushed my car up good, but it did its job and kept her safe, and that's the main thing. I don't know, Trenton. I don't know. TK, do you know? What kind of question is that? All right, Ronnie. Denial is the first sign of a drinking problem. Well, I would actually have to be drinking, and I don't drink at all. So these guys know that they're just trying to get something started. Mr. Eddie, we'll have to have a talk about that later. Gnarly Charlie said, "Bless their hearts." Yes. Thank you, Pretty Fly, for a knife guy. I like the PG mode better. There's Marshall as well. Man, we've got Marshall and Marissa in here. How is that even possible? Whoa, how's it even possible we've got 39 people in here? That's pretty cool. Y'all are awesome. I don't normally get that many people unless there's giveaway in the title there. So I appreciate y'all. TK, don't make me ask you if that's if you are projecting here. If you're speaking from experience. Let's see. TK says, "What's up, other half of Legion?" Did I pass over your comments? Would I do such a thing, loser? I don't. Man, I can't believe you would say that I would do something like that. Boom, boom, boom. Absolutely. When it's warranted there, Mr. Eddie. Right, Marshall? Right? Right? Pretty fly for enough, guys. Says a total of 9940 Econoline and a 14 Explorer. I'd stay away from the Fords if I were you, pretty fly. And that would not be any fun about the fire part. And I don't. TK, do you skip over losers' comments? Surely not. Oh boy. Mr. Eddie says, "I know I'm awesome. I'm a channel builder and the downfall of other channels." Oh boy, here we go. Dana, who's the intervention for? Is that for somebody else? And I love it. TK can just be, cruising along, just making up junk, and then he comes in with quotable quotes. He probably has that bookmark though. Absolutely, Kelly. Absolutely. Because it usually brings in other folks. But sometimes that can be good though. So it's a double-edged sword. Pretty fly. For enough, guy says, didn't total my '07 F-150 though. Did not hit the mailbox. Our mailbox has been hit multiple times, however, for whatever reason, but not by me. Deneen, thank you for that. Reminder, y'all hit that like button, please. What mail? I've had that problem several times. Go up there and find that the mailbox has been catapulted into the ditch. I even moved it to try to make it not so attractive a target, and somebody still ran off the road and hit it. So yeah, there's no little flag on the mailbox anymore. It went flying one day and it never got replaced, and so if I have to mail something out, I either have to take it to the neighbor's mailbox, or if it's a package, I usually have them pick it up off the front porch. And they complained about that, and I told them, I wasn't leaving stuff in the mailbox. I can't see the mailbox from the house, anyways. Let's see. Well, that's apparently not TKE's. Not TKE's live, and I don't think that would qualify for mine either. So sorry. I see a story coming here that I think should be relayed in a future live there, LSK folk. I wasn't driving the car. I was driving my truck tonight there, TKE. Apparently, a lot of these folks have a thing with mailboxes and hitting them, Marshall, so that's all I know. Ron Crow says, I had some strange people in my live stream on Saturday. You would have thought it was a vertical. Yeah, that happens, but man, when you do a vertical, you've got to have plenty of people with those mod powers in there, because some of those folks get in and post some stuff that doesn't need to be written down. Yeah, Bluminati, but it's frowned upon. Apparently, you can get pretty big trouble if you doctor your mailbox up and somebody hits it. Apparently, they have more rights than you have as far as your property. Go figure. Who's Timmy? Timmy, I don't know who hit the mailbox, but it wasn't I. Kathleen, thank you for being here. You may have already gone, but I hope you have a great night, and thank you for being here. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see if I can read this or not. Well, that's an interesting pitch for Rick Stubbs, apparently. Probably so. I mean, I think the story needs to be told, Marshall. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's true too. You don't put concrete in your mailbox. That's why I don't care. I've got one of those ugly plastic thingamabobbers on a short post, and if it gets hit, it gets hit. And I've popped it back together several times and set it back up. Seriously, it's been hit 2 or 3 times in the last few years, and I'm like, oh. I'm guessing Marshall put that mailbox in there um, solidly. Yep, I'm seeing it now. Plead the fifth, didn't do it. Well, the trick is Mr. Eddie's getting one of the big mailboxes and putting concrete in around a smaller box and or something, or so they say. I haven't done that. That would be awesome, TKE. Um, I got one of the old. Well, it's not old. I got one of the plastic ones, so that if somebody hits it with a bat, it's just gonna bounce back. But I did make my daughter go into Lowe's and buy a mailbox because she wasn't paying attention. And again, she was in that same vehicle, in that same Saturn View. She had learned to drive and uh, apparently was looking at something again out of the road and clipped the mailbox with the mirror. And so I made her go into Lowe's and buy a mailbox. Somehow during that time, she laid the money down, and when it came time to pay for the mailbox, she didn't have money, so we bought the mailbox, went back, looked for the money. Apparently, the money walked off. So, bringing back all kinds of memory with these mailboxes, y'all. LSKs are not to be trifled with. But if we were in such a case that folks were hitting mailboxes, that'd be an interesting. That'd make it quite interesting, TK. That would need to be videoed. Exactly. Again, and hey, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it. Um, if you have a brick mailbox, there's something about having a mailbox, depending on what the speed limit is, etc., and they hit it, then you can get in trouble. So it's best just to have the plastic, non-lethal. Of course, it doesn't mean that they're not going to get hurt running off the road and becoming airborne. But anyhow, it won't hurt. Plastic mailbox won't hurt vehicles quite as bad as the metal ones there, TK. You may want to look into the plastic mailbox. Let's see. Oh boy. Well, things in Mississippi are probably a little bit different, maybe. Thank you, Lou. I appreciate you calming down there. How did I get behind again? No pocket check. We do need to go do a pocket check. If you folks haven't dropped your carry in TKE's, well, Mr. Eddie, whose server is this that we're in now? I think I looked at it over the weekend and it said it was Eddie's or something like that. And um, anyhow, if somebody will link the Discord chat that we'll be taking a look at here momentarily, we'll bring up the. In fact, let's see if I can do it here. New computer. I don't even have Discord pinned. But please go put your carry in the Discord and in the Help with Gadgets Pocket Check this channel, and I will get to that just here momentarily. Marshall says, "Hey Marissa, we should cover our mailbox with blades. What do you? I think that's an awesome idea. I don't think it should be close to the road, but I think that's cool. Of course, I mean plastic blades, maybe Marshall. Cutouts of the cutouts of the blood shape here, maybe in plastic. think you're onto something there. That's a good chunk of change there, Gnarly. Oh, Marshall, you have approval. Go for it. What? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. Uh, that means you should have replaced the neighbor's mailbox there, TKE. And I think we're finally starting to get the true story. Instead of Tommy running over mailboxes, maybe this guy. Maybe, yeah. And Marissa's wanting to get the mailbox Game of Thrones style. The iron mailbox, the mailbox of doom. Oh, brother, what have we done? How did we get on mailbox? Oh, I know how we got on mailbox. It's TKE's fault. Thank you, Mr. Eddie. Please go drop your carry in that. Paul Mills says mini FSD and a bug out. Two very cool knives there, Paul Mills. King Snake Jake, thank you for being here. Let's see. Only Charlie says I got a Pathfinder Steel Cup today. And thank you again for dropping that link there, Mr. Eddie. Who needs plastic? So you've got enough metal to make this bladed mailbox. I got you. Microplastics. That's true. Knife-shaped stickers would be probably the best. That's what No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. I was saying I got enough stickers. I could probably do a mailbox upright, but somebody would probably run over it trying to look at it. Excuse me, y'all. Damascus mailbox with Damascus blades and random metal spikes. And Greg says a tactical mailbox. Nope, that's not me again, Mr. Eddie. Yikes. That's true too, Gabe. But that would be a long wait here because apparently they can't figure out what time they want to deliver, and we're at the end of the route, and it can be anywhere from shortly after noon to 7-8 o'clock. So that'd be a long sit there. How do we get on the mailbox? Yeah, funny there, TKE. Oh, yeah. It's pretty cool, King Snake. The action on it is really good, and the acoustics on it are really good as well. The pocket clip is an interesting design, and I kind of like it. It fits well in pocket, but it's actually got. Let's see if I can get this to focus. It's actually got 2 points of contact there, so works pretty well in my opinion. But the action's really good on that. If TKE don't get it, you hit me up there, King Snake, and we might work something out. Let's see. Charlie says, carrying a new knife today, Rough Rider Modern Flipper Folder called Miami Fast and Till Aluminum with orange accents and a D2 Warncliffe. That sounds actually like it would look pretty neat. Paul Might says Moorish. Yep, that's actually Carco's Moorish, and it's pretty cool, even though it is wrong-handed. Thank y'all all for being here, by the way. Or apparently so, loser. Apparently so, man. I appreciate you all being here, though. It's been and absolutely, Paul, you got that one right. Um, I had a I had um, a lefty newt here a month or so ago that I think was the only lefty newt in existence. Jim Bob says just got a new knife my grandma found on the side of the road. Gerbert Evo Jr. And we've got all these Pauls in here. All right, let's go. Let's see if we can. Head over to the. Uh, it's a good thing. Good thing G Ball's not in here. With me touching the screen, he would have gone nuts. Um, but I had to quieten these guys down. They've gone over and chatting with each other instead of messing with me. So good deal. All right, let's go over and find. Oh, now it's back on the Night's Edge. Um, it just keeps changing names for some odd reason. All right, let's see. Get back up here. What's today's date? The 13th. All right, I think we're ready here. Let's see. We're talking about the different versions of Paul. All right, let's see if I can share a screen here and it actually work. Paul, have a good one there, man. Appreciate it. Right there. Share. Get the screen. Boom. Ha! I think it might have worked, y'all. Maybe. I actually need this up on. Oops. If I do that, you won't be able to see. Oh well. Okay. I'm not going to be able to see half the stuff that's on here, but that's Mr. Eddie's stuff from last week, I do believe. He's got some pretty cool knives there. I see can't blow it up like that. I see a Carver and Transient and a Ozark Trail and a Edgy Knife Works and a Hypercut Cretan. So very cool knives there. And look what he's got right there in the middle, y'all. I'm just saying. What kind of comment y'all putting up here? Let's see if we can. Well, I got to make comments disappear here. All right, let's see. Let's see. That looks like. Actually, I'm not sure what that is. Kunlu something another looks like. And I don't dislike it. It looks pretty neat. And also a neat looking slip joint there. That's from. Who is that from? Yikes. Clicking on the wrong screen. That's from Just in Time. Let's see. Knife Nut 69 says CKF Snafu. Actually got to handle one of those at NC Knives one time. We stopped by the shop up there. My wife likes knives too, y'all. Not as she wouldn't get on a live or anything, but she still likes knives. We've got a Curtis Knives from Mech. Very cool. War Room has he's He's got a spider coat, and then that's a half-breed blades. That looks pretty neat. That's a big knife there. I like the milling on this one over here, but I don't know what it is. I can't see because I'm an old man, as the guys like to say. We must have gone back a ways for that. TK wants Chris to send a knife. I think that may be that Sage 6, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's see what Adventure 50's got. A plethora of knives, it looks like. Got some slip joints, the Olight. I've got several of these and the Arcfeld, and I like those. A couple of those pins as well. Yep. Nice carry there, Adventure 50. Doc DJ. Now, who was that? I can't remember who that was. It's got the lion steel. Very cool. I like the blade shape. Very nice. All right, anybody else got anything in here? I don't see anything yet. All right, we can come back to that momentarily. Let's go back to the... Look at that transition, y'all. Boom. It's getting there. All right, let's see. Paul Mills is original. Paul, all others are imitators. Oh, brother, here we go. Have a good one, Paul. That was 5 minutes ago, so you're probably gone now. All right, let's see. No, those are not giveaway knives, TKE. We'll talk about those in a moment. Orbital Knives, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. And nice to have you on the channel. I think this may be the first time that you've been over here. Y'all go check out Orbital Knives. They have some cool designs. Let's see here. So Chris apparently has a knife that has a mouse that clicks loud too. I got you. Okay, cool. Did I call you something? I'm sorry, TKE. Surely I didn't mean to. That half-breed knife, yes, a behemoth. That was that looked like a very large knife. Absolutely. And Mr. Eddie, I'm not disagreeing there. That line still that you sent for me to check out, it was very cool. I really liked the way the pocket clip worked on that knife. It was not easy to disassemble and clean, but it was very unique and very cool in the way that it was assembled. But the magnet to take that pin out helped a whole lot, and hopefully that'll help someone else if they need to disassemble and clean theirs. So, King Snake Jake says carrying the Quiet Carry 9 and a Spyderco Canis. Very cool. Mr. Eddie says I even heard the transition clicker. Y'all are like just so funny about the mouse clicker. I guess I'm gonna have to try to find me a quiet click mouse. You guys would go nuts if you were able to hear my keyboard that I have at my desk. Let's see. No, I have not, loser. I have not considered placing it in an oven mitt. You guys are crazy. Venture 50 says, by the way, that whole carry is in my pockets with the exception of TKL Piranha, which is a scout carry. Very cool. Now, Adventure 50, I've usually got 3 or 4 knives on me as well. Pockets full, other things. It just, I measured my carry one day, and I think it's about 8 pounds, including um, other items. So you hear the click keyboard sometimes when we're on a call or something, but uh, not not so much these folks. I'll purposefully type when I'm on a call with you. Orbital says aluminum versus titanium. Ugh. I've not had a problem with aluminum scales on knives. I've had a few knives with aluminum scales and have not a problem. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, these are aluminum and they're holding up quite nicely. Um, this is not a bad knife, by the way. This is the Tactile Chupacabra, and really like that blade shape. I kind of wish it was stonewash, but because it's a fingerprint magnet, it doesn't like to focus in the camera. But I do like the blade. We'll try to look at some of these knives while we're chatting here. Number one, she would not want to be on the live because she has no interest in the lives or with chatting with y'all. She gets to hear y'all enough when I'm talking to you guys. Feel like he says 940 is my EDC, and that's also another aluminum knife I have that seems to hold up just fine. I tend to like titanium, I guess, because it's the more premium, but I don't dislike aluminum. Um, just depends. It depends on the plane, Mister Eddie. I believe there was some parts of a particular plane that was made out of titanium. Or a Spyderco Paratroop. Actually, another solid knife. Oh, here we go. These guys. Yeah, I tend to carry flashlights as well. Usually got the I've usually got an arc felt on me, but apparently I left it in the other room today, and I've got 2 of them. I left one over at my mother-in-law's Sunday, and oh, I can't. There it goes. Guess the video is not working like I wanted it to, you guys. But I'm carrying the Olight. I think this is the Warrior Nano. Focus. The Warrior Nano, which is a pretty neat knife as well. So I've usually got 2 flashlights, several knives, pry bar. I think I've got 4 knives on. No, yep, at least 4 knives on me right now. So I'm with you there, Adventure 50. That's the one I was referring to. I do believe that was titanium. That Medford is actually this is Carco's as well. He sent for me to check out, and it does look very nice. I need to do a disassembly and cleaning on this one. But this is actually the first time that I've been able to check out a Medford, and for besides just like Blade Show or something like that, and have been pretty impressed. That is a solid knife, as you can see from the back, the, the, the spine and the back spacer area there. It's a solid knife. So I do like that. Um, we've also got the Moorish made. I think this is the Didacious or something like that. I do not I'm not that familiar with Morris-made knives, and this one's one that Carco sent for me to take a look at, and he actually told me I could carry this one. I need to carry this one a little more, but this is a big knife, but it's a very nice looking knife as well. I gotta put that away. This is the PMP Knives Aries, and we're looking at a pretty nice knife, and I love the way the backspacer and scales match up, and just how that's milled out. Really like that. Good action on that knife. We have the Concept Shard. This is the Concept Shard with the Lightning Anno. Picked that one up at Blade Show last year, and really nice knife. Very cool looking knife as well. Got the Kubi Royal. This is the is it Colin Messopierre or something like that? The other half of Devo actually is a really cool designer and makes neat knives. And this is you can kind of see the design language for Devo in this, and I believe this was pre-Devo era, from what I understand, and not a bad little knife for sure. This is the Ray Laconico. I can't remember the name of it. Centauri. This is actually the Mini Centauri, or Centauri Mini, not sure which. But this is a very cool little knife. A lot of folks would not like this because it is a front flipper only, and some folks don't like that, but that is not a problem for me. I had the larger version and ended up selling it. You probably hear me say that a lot, but a lot of times I would sell off the knives that I had to try to get some more knives, and that's been kind of the thing. This is the Asgear, and I'm not sure I don't have it figured out the difference in the models yet, but they're two very similar models, two different configs, and now my computer has decided that it's getting low on resources here. I've got to find a bigger plug for it, apparently. All right, so we're going to wind this up because my laptop's dying. So this is two very cool knives from Legion Steel Knives. The Asgear, and there's one of them's Zvart, I think, or something like that. And there's another name for the other one, and I don't have it memorized. I apologize, guys. And the bad thing is Legion Steel's on here tonight, so I should have been better prepared and known the names. All right, and then this, of course, is the Giant Mouse Ace Tribeca. I did modify this one a little bit to have better access to the lock bar, but looks pretty good if I do say so myself. Neat little knife, and I love the forward trail there. And then, of course, this knife is the Kaiser Cyberblade, and I did the anodization on this one, and actually not a bad little knife. It looks kind of similar to a polarizing truck design that's out there and out, but you may kind of get an idea just by looking at that profile there. But anyhow, neat little knife. All right, we catch up on comments, and I think I'm going to have to end it because we've been going for almost 2 hours, and I apparently my computer's dying here. I did not total the mailbox, and apparently I'm way behind here. And Rick, don't you start, Mister. Don't you get in with them. Knives and all. I do have knives all over the place, and I've heard that's a great knife. Too bad his mailbox wasn't made. Okay, good one, Lou. Good one. That you did not see because it ain't happened. Let's see. And I haven't lost any of Mr. Eddie's knives. Just that one little bearing. It was a loose bearing, so give me a break, mister. No, there was no bug out. There is no giveaway unless Mr. Eddie or TK says there is. That lightning NO is pretty cool. Let's see. Water, straight water. And if I'm slurring, it's because I'm getting tired. Orbital, yes. Planning on being at Blade Show Friday and Saturday. Looking forward to it, and hopefully we'll get a chance to stop by you guys' booth and check out your knives. I didn't forget to charge it. Apparently this behemoth of a laptop likes a larger wattage charger, and it has, despite the fact that it was plugged in and the battery was fully charged, it's decided it's getting low in juice. I'm sure you are all concerned, Mr. Eddie. I'll talk to you later. Let's see. Excuses, denial. All right, you guys. I am going to have to go ahead and close this down because it looks like the computer's about to die. Really, really, really appreciate you guys coming by the live tonight. It's been a lot of fun. It's been an interesting chat, but I do appreciate everybody that's been here. You guys are awesome, and I really appreciate y'all. Hope to see y'all again. And absolutely, TKE. I don't drink. Well, that role will probably be a little bit reversed there, but hopefully we can keep TKE and being able to hang out. And I'm looking forward to actually meeting TKE. So hopefully I get to meet a lot of you other guys as well. I plan on having a T-shirt made with my logo on it because I don't reckon a lot of you would know me by sight, and the same goes with a lot of you guys. And I want some way to be able to meet you because I think that would be very cool. All right, you guys, have yourself a wonderful rest of your night. Really appreciate you being here. Hope to see y'all again on the next live, and probably see you in another live. A lot of you in somebody else's live. So, really appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Thanks.